We care about our clients and the foods they eat for many reasons. It's number one, it's the right thing to do. It would be irresponsible of us if we didn't look at what our clients were putting in their bodies. My name is Michael Olivieri. I'm the Food and Furniture Programs Manager at Gifts of Love. We're trying to help improve the lives of our clients, our neighbors, our friends. We're all in this together, so we have to do what's right, and this is what's right.
I'm Katie Martin, and I created SWAP to provide an easy tool for food pantry staff and volunteers to determine the nutritional rank of food in your food pantries.
My name is Michelle McCabe, and I'm the director of the Center for Food Equity and Economic Development with the Council of Churches of Greater Bridgeport. The Council of Churches works with a number of different food pantries and soup kitchens in the Greater Bridgeport area. Because we worked with a number of different pantries, we were able to help them implement SWAP, and we found that SWAP can easily be adapted no matter how you operate your food pantry.
When food first arrives in your food pantry, it's unsorted and unranked. So the first step is to have volunteers sort the food into food groups, such as fruits, vegetables, grain, protein, and beverages. It's easier to rank food when you're only looking at one food group, such as canned vegetables. If you're not sure what food group a food falls into, we have an alphabetized list of food so you can determine what food group it's in. With SWAP, we determine the nutritional rank by looking at 3 nutrients: saturated fat, sodium, and sugar, and these are found on the nutrition facts label on the back of every food item. Once you have food sorted by food group, then you're going to look at the nutrition facts label and look at the 3 nutrients and our SWAP nutrition guide to determine whether the food is green, yellow, or red. If all 3 nutrients fall within one color, then the food is ranked that color. If 2 of the nutrients are green, but 1 of the nutrients falls into the yellow category, then it's ranked a yellow. For example, if saturated fat and sugar are both green, but the sodium level is red, then the food will be ranked red.
And quite honestly, as you're doing it, you do it long enough, it becomes second nature. You pick up this can of string beans, you know without looking at the content whether it's yellow, green, or red. So it does become second nature, and it does become easier as you go. The learning curve in the short term is a little bit steep, but it's nothing compared to the benefits that it gives our clients.
Once you have your food ranked green, yellow, and red, we suggest that you identify it in your storage area with simple things like colored duct tape that you can find in a craft store, or with markers or stickers so that you can identify, for example, canned vegetables that are green, yellow, or red. Then when volunteers are stocking your food pantry, they already know which items have been pre-ranked according to SWAP. When you stock your food pantry shelves and tables, we have beautiful shelf tags available in both English and Spanish to help provide nutrition education for your clients to know which foods you'd like them to choose often, sometimes, or rarely. We know that the food in your food pantry changes frequently, and so it's important to empower your volunteers to move the shelf tags based on the food that's available in your pantry. So for example, if this week you don't have any green soup available, then you want to make sure you take off the shelf tag and put in yellow or red shelf tags to identify the nutritional quality of the food. With the shelf tags, we encourage you to get creative and find out what's going to work best in your food pantry. For example, we have found that double-sided Velcro tape or magnets or even binder clips can be helpful in attaching these to your shelves or tables. You may find it easier to phase in SWAP over time using one part of your food pantry or certain food groups and then increase it as you go. We'd rather that you use SWAP really well in one area of your food pantry, get comfortable with it, train your volunteers, and then increase it as you go. We also have shelf tags that you can display with your green food items to reinforce health messages for pantry clients that may be struggling with high blood pressure, or type 2 diabetes to help reduce the risk of chronic diseases.
SWAP is an opportunity to change the way that people look at food pantries, because we know that food pantries can help people be healthier. In many ways, having one person who really knows the system well is all a food pantry needs. That person can train other volunteers. That person can make sure that the items are properly placed on the shelf. And that person will become so familiar with SWAP that it actually becomes quite easy to be able to do it and to be able to maintain it.
Please contact us for more information and materials so you can get started using SWAP. Thanks again for supporting the health and well-being of the people in your community. It really makes a big difference.